Right after being reborn, the man's first move was to snatch back the luxury handbag he had once given to the manipulative woman. He didn't stop there. Just as the wealthy heiress was about to hop into her fancy car, he shoved her aside and climbed in first. His sudden and uncharacteristic behavior left the woman fuming with rage. In his past life, the man was the son of the richest tycoon in the city. To win the heart of the woman, who was just a housekeeper's daughter, he showered her with lavish gifts and even agreed to swap identities with her in public. Under pressure from her mother, she eventually married him. He thought that with time and love, she would come to truly care for him. But 10 years later, when she was diagnosed with cancer, she refused treatment just to avoid the surgery costs. On her deathbed, she finally revealed the truth. She had resented him the entire time. Why? Because he had broken up her relationship with her first love. To get revenge, she had been slowly poisoning him for years. And that first love? He had just returned to the country, and once the man died, the two of them planned to take over his wealth. The ex even confessed something shocking. The car crash that killed the man's parents hadn't been an accident, it was a plot he and the woman orchestrated together. The man was so enraged by the betrayal that he coughed up blood on the spot. As he lay dying, he swore that if he ever got another chance at life, he would make them pay for everything they did to him. And somehow, the universe gave him that second chance. When he opened his eyes again, he was back in time, 10 years earlier. He looked at the designer bag in the woman's hands and instantly realized, this was the very day he had confessed his feelings to her in his past life. Back then, she had strung him along while secretly staying in touch with her ex, happily accepting all the gifts he gave. But not this time. Just as she turned to leave, he grabbed the bag from her and, without a word, got into the luxury car first, leaving her stunned. But once he sat in the car, he noticed something strange. The driver, who was supposed to work exclusively for him, refused to start the car until the housekeeper's daughter got in. So, the man called his father and had the driver replaced immediately. The driver, hearing this, sped off without another word. The woman could only watch helplessly as her ride drove away. Rumors started to spread among their classmates. Why wasn't she riding in the car she claimed was hers? To keep up appearances, the scheming woman lied, saying the man was just the housekeeper's son and had borrowed the car for maintenance. That day happened to be her birthday, so she invited everyone to a party at a 5-star hotel. Her classmates were thrilled. Ordinary people couldn't even walk into that kind of place, let alone host an event there. Of course, she had the man to thank. He had given her a VIP membership to that hotel in the past, but now she had a different plan. She messaged the man, asking him to come to the hotel to pay the bill. She wanted to give him a chance to redeem himself. The man, seeing her message, smiled to himself and came to the hotel. As soon as he arrived, one of her friends sneered, mocking him for being just a housekeeper's son and daring to show up at such an elite event. Even the woman's ex-boyfriend chimed in, saying he only tolerated the man's presence because of her. After all, a guy like him would probably never set foot in such a place again. But the man just laughed and said, "This place is way too expensive. I was worried you wouldn't be able to pay the bill." Her followers burst into laughter, ridiculing him again. The ex snapped his fingers and told the waiter to bring the bill. When the waiter did, he handed it straight to the woman. She froze. She had assumed the man had already paid when she messaged him earlier.